Hi y'all, welcome back to Hootenton's Crafts. So today I'm going to hopefully show you how to make this. Doesn't look like much now, does it? But give me a second. Voila! Let me tilt you up so you can see a pumpkin. So I was in a live. I love saying that. And somebody was talking about how they were making pumpkins, and I just thought, you know what, I'll get on and show how I make my pumpkins. I love the crochet pumpkins or the knitted pumpkins, you know, like that you fill with fiberfill and all that. You can put little like you can keep it open at the top where you can tie it off, and inside you could put little potpourri bags or whatever, you know, little smellies to make them smell fresh. However, as much as I do like them, I love this so much better. Not because it's something like I created. Well, I don't know. This might be around. I just made this up one day by myself. But because you can pull it apart, flatten it out, and store it, and then you have your little jar that you can put a new cover on, a new little sleeve for whatever season, whatever occasion. You can keep switching it out, and you can do so many. Now I did this little fancy little cable stitch to give it a little pumpkin-y look, the I cord, and I loop it like that so it looks like, you know, the little pumpkin leaves on it. You can put tea lights in it. These are battery powered, because you don't want to put, I mean, you could put a candle, but I would never suggest lighting it. This will flame. But yeah, little tea lights. You can put candy in them. Potpourri. I love putting potpourri. I love smellies. Sorry, excuse me. You could put little smelly candles. I love wax melts. I have a wax warmer, so you can put, you know, a few little wax melts in there. You don't have to warm it up, but the wax melts, trust me, they do give a good aroma throughout. And so, or just like I said, put some potpourri up in there. Sky is the limit. You just think of all you can do. You can put these on, you know, your table. You can set them in the bathroom, behind the toilet. If you have we have a window in our bathroom with a nice little windowsill, so you can put them on your windowsill if you have one, or the vanity of your you know, your sink, whatever. These are just so cute. They whip up so easy, and like I said, you can make different ones and switch out for all occasions. I do seasons, so for me, my next ones will be wintry ones. I'm going to do some with little snowflakes and all that. So for this project, it cost me $3. I already had the yarn, but for the little glass jar, let me show you this one. I got at the Dollar Tree. I call them little fish bowls. So for $1, and then you get the little tea lights. They come 2 in a pack for $1. However, use what you have around your house. If you can't get out to the dollar store, funds are short, whatever, or you just love this idea so much you can't be patient and wait till tomorrow since Dollar Tree is closed, find something around your house. You can use cans. Bean cans. Is getting chillier outside, or maybe not chilly, but breezier. You can, and I know, you know, fall's in the air. It's time for sillies and stews and chili. I said sillies. I meant to say chilies, soups, and stews, and it came out sillies. Anyway, so if you have a can of beans, or maybe you made pasta and you used pasta sauce and it came in a can or a jar, use that. Now, what I would suggest, if you're using a can, I have a nail filer. You can file it down, or glue gun. Get a glue gun and go around your edges lightly, and then before it like fully dries, and when it's not too hot but it's like still probably you know what I'm trying to say. I flatten all the way around, and then I keep doing that until it's nice and smooth. That way, if someone would stick their hand in, you know, if you're using candy, or when you go to change out your candles or potpourri, whatever, you're not scratching yourself with the edges of the sharpness. Depending on, it all determines how you cut your can. But yes, reuse, reduce, recycle, Captain Planet. So use things you have around your house. You do not, I like this because it was round and looked pumpkin-y, but a can do it too. I mean, I'll do it with the can next. And I'll do it with the spaghetti jar next. But for today, I am using this. So the hooks I am using, I'm going to be using an eye hook, a 5.5. I have scissors, tapestry needle, and the yarn. The yarn I'm going to be using is a 100% acrylic size 4. This is Yarn Bee, and the name is Pumpkin. It's Yarn Bee Soft and Sleek. I also have Big Twist, and this is going to be for the eye cord, and this is 100% acrylic, also 4-weight and light green. This actually on the thing says a bulky 5, but this ain't no bulky 5. So this is the eye cord. When I do this, I will let you know other ways you can do this. I just love an eye cord. So I am not a very good, I mean, I'm practicing. I've been practicing in my mirror and, you know, talking to myself, trying to teach how like to actually do the stitches. But until I get that, you know, there, if I ever get there, you're just going to have to know, and I apologize, how to actually do stitches. So I am going to be making, let me tilt you down just a tad. I am going to be making a magic circle, magic loop. You do not have to do that. You can do a chain 4 and then connect it to get your circle, okay? But I love the magic loop. So I did a magic loop and I chained 3. This chain 3 will count as a stitch, okay? So this will be your first stitch. So in here we are going to be making a total of 8 double crochets. Now, this is the first one, so we're just going to be making 7 more. So there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 for a total of 8. Pull your loop closed, and you are going to be slip stitching into that stitch, your chain up and chain up 3. Alrighty, so into that same slip stitch, we are going to be doing another double crochet, and this is going to be the increasing part. All the way around, we're going to be putting 2 double crochets into every stitch. 8 plus 8, 16. I'm so bad at math, but I do know that. Okay, so we got 2 already, 2. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, whoopsie, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15, 16. In that chain 3, I'm going to find the top and slip stitch and then chain 3. 1, 2, and 3. Alrighty, so we have a total of 16 stitches. Alright, Sorry. Let's get in my yarn, pulled out, and ready to go. Now, into that same where we slip stitch, we're going to put another double crochet. So that's going to be, sorry, I had to tilt you down just a tad. 2. Now in the next one, we are going to be putting 1. So that's 1, 2, 3, and the next one's 2. So you're going to go 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So 1, here's 2, 3, 4, 5, here's the 1, there's 6, 2, 7, 8, 9, here's the 2, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, and last stitch is 24. Because remember, we started with 1, so we started with 2. So we started with 2, you're going to end with 1. All right. Now, you're going to find the top of your chain up 3, slip stitch, and chain 3. 1, 2, and 3. Again, in that spot that we slipped, you are going to put a double crochet. Let me get some more yarn unwound. I have my yarn bowl downstairs. I should have bring that up. Wasn't thinking, was I? So now for this one, we are going to do, we just did our 2 double crochets. Now we're going to go 1 and 1. So there is 3 and 4. Now you're going to increase, which is going to be 2 double crochets. 5, 6, 7, 8. That's your 1 and 1. Now 2 double crochets. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, whoops, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, and 32. Find the top and oopsie, slip stitch. Chain 3, 1, 2, and 3. So I had a little ring. Let me just put that over there. Alrighty. So now we are done with our increases. You have 32 stitches. We are going to just do a regular row of crochet, double crochet, double crochet. Get the camera ready. So all the way around, you're just going to double crochet 32 stitches. So do not increase. Do not go into that where we slip stitched. Go on the one beside it. I will get back to you when I finish doing all of my stitches. Okay, I'm back. I done all of my 32 stitches. Here is my chain up stitch. I'm going to slip stitch to the top of that, and I'm going to chain 3. 1, 2, and 3. Now, for right here, I did back loop double crochet. Back post. So we're gonna skip this one. So we're gonna go into the next one because this is our chain up 3. So you're going to go, I'm so sorry. Okay, let me try really hard. Here's your post. Here's your hook. You go behind, push through that little space, go in the front of that post, go through that loop, and then grab a strand, pull up, and then you're going to make your double crochet. And that is your back post double crochet. There are tutorials way better that actually show you how to do it. And I'm so sorry I do not know how to teach you the stitches step by step. I'm hoping one day I can get good and actually do that, because I do so many things from the top of my head, and I would love so badly to be able to show and teach and things like that. But I think I'm just too much like my mom in that way, because she couldn't teach that. I'm just not a teacher. So that just gives you this really cute little, I just love it. It just, because how it sits, wait, let me tilt you up a little bit. How it sits, it just gives you this little edging thing. I just love it. It just looks so, so, so pretty. So you don't have to do this, but I'm doing it. So let me finish the whole way around, and I will meet you back, because then we're going to be starting the cable in. See you in a hoot. Okay, so I finished my back post double crochet. Now you are going to be doing, now I chained up 2. Oh, I did 3. Chain up 2, okay? And you're going to be doing a single crochet all the way around. So this next row, for your 32 stitches, 31 stitches, you'll have 32, because remember, our chain up counts as a stitch. Do your single crochet. I will have in the description box below how I did this. I'll try to write it down as professional as I could, so that way if you can't understand, you can at least look down there and see it. So I'm going to do my single crochet. I'm going to press pause. When I'm done, then we're going to finally be getting into our cable in. So once again, I will see you in a hoot. Alrighty, I am back. So I'm going to try my hardest to be as clear as I can be with this. Chain up 3. Once you completed your single crochets, slip stitch into your chain 2, and then chain up 3. Here is the single crochet row. Right below it are your double crochets. You are going to so here, right here, we're not going to do nothing. This is going to be counted as your double crochet. We are going to make a front post treble crochet into that first post. The first post after our chain up post, okay? So, a front post treble crochet. Now, wrap your yarn around 3 times for your trebles. And you're going to do that, remember, around your double crochets. You're not going to do it around your singles, your doubles. You have 3 double crochets right here. Skip the first one, go into the second one, and you are going to be doing a front post treble crochet into that second double crochet. Now into that third, you are going to do another front post treble crochet. Up, back post. I'm so sorry. Wait, is that front post? Yeah, that's front post. Yeah, never mind. Back post be behind. Wait, is it back post? Front post. Yeah, front post. I'm so sorry. Alrighty. Here's that skipped first one. It's a little bit tricky. Don't do it too tight. But right here is that first skipped double crochet. You are going to go and do your treble crochet in there. And then you have the start of your first cable. Now right here, you are going to be doing a front post treble. And there you go. Now you have your little set of your cable. In the next, now, this is the tricky part. You have these single crochets that are not worked, but we worked 5 stitches. So you're going to have to go behind here and skip your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay? Let me see. This one's there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So then into this next single crochet, you are going to put 1 double. Okay? So you always have to be careful because it's really easy when you're doing your cables to think this stitch is the stitch you're supposed to work in and it's really the one beside it. So always flip and count, count, count. Now this is going to be the repeat. We are going to go back to our cable. So we just put the double crochet there, so that would be this one. All right, so now we're going to go to the next post beside it, this double crochet post. I'm going to do a front post treble, and there you go. Now you have 3. You're going to skip the first one. You're going to treble in front post treble crochet to that second double crochet post. You're going to do the same thing into that third. Front post treble crochet into that third double crochet post. Now here is your skipped one. Wrap your yarn around your 3 times. Go back into that first skipped one. It gets tricky because you're going this way, but don't hold your yarn. Don't pull it too tight. Have it a little, you don't want it super loose, but you want it loose enough that you can easily go around your post. And then there you have your little twisted cable. Right beside it is a stitch. Now you can see obviously right there, okay, I worked that stitch. So this one you didn't work. You're going to front post, treble crochet, and there you made yourself 2 really pretty cables. Now remember, you have to skip your 5 single crochets into that one, the 6th one, the 6th that 6th stitch, there we go. You are going to put 1 double crochet. Now we are going to be back into our little repeat of our cable. So this one's used. Go into the next post that's not used. Well, this isn't used, but you know it's taken. You did this stitch, so you don't want to go there. You want to go to the following one. Do 1 front post treble around that post. Now you have your 3. I'm going to skip your first one. You're going to treble into your second. Treble into that third. You just pull some yarn, so sorry. Wrap your yarn 3 times and go right back into that first skipped double crochet and front post, whoopsie, and front post treble crochet. Now this one's worked. Go into that one that's not and do your 1 front post treble crochet, and there you go. Now you have 1, 2, and 3. Sorry, I had to get some more yarn. So into that single crochet, the top of it, you are going to put 1 double crochet. Now we're back down here. We're going to do our cable repeat, and the first stitch is going to be our front post treble crochet. Now there's your 3 stitches again. Skip your first, go to the second, front post treble, go to your third, front post treble, and then go back to your skipped one and front post treble, and then in your 5th stitch you are going to be front post and treble in, front post treble, and there you go. Look how pretty that looks so far. You can put a strand of the glitter. They sell it at Hobby Lobby, but you can also get it online. It's like a really thin strand, and it's glittery, and they have little sequins. Some have little beads all throughout, and look, that would be so pretty. I have some in silver, and I want to do it with the blue. I have like a really pretty wintry looking blue. Sorry. And I want to do that for when I do my winter ones and put like little snowflakes here and there. Alrighty, so into that next single crochet, you are going to be putting 1 double crochet. Into this double crochet, 1 front post treble. Here's your 3. Skip the first one, go into the second post of the double crochet and front post treble, go to your next one in front post, oopsie, front post treble. That first one that you skipped, go back to that one and do your front post treble. So sorry for that. And then your last, your fifth stitch, that double crochet, you're going to front post treble. Now we're at the end. Right here is your last single crochet. You are going to put a double crochet in there and slip stitch to the top of that your chain 3, and you're going to chain 3 again. So you will have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 cable sets. Okay, 5 of your cable sets. Oopsie, I was going to try to look how pretty so far. So this next round is just a repeat round. I will show you on the first 2 sets, and then I'll press pause and yeah. So we chain 3. That's going to be our double crochet. This first front post treble crochet, you're going to do just that. You're going to front post and treble crochet that. Now, this is a little bit of the tricky part. Here's your 3 stitches. You're going to skip this one. You're going to go into that second treble crochet, and you are going to front post treble crochet into that third. You're going to front post treble crochet, and then here hidden is that first one. You're going to keep that a little loose, go down and front post treble crochet, and then look at that. Look at your little cable you have going there. Isn't that so pretty? I love cables. Now I love a knitted cable over crocheted, but I'm not against the crochet cable. I still love cables. I just love how it just looks. It's just beautiful to me. Here is your just plain old post. So you're going to front post treble crochet that, and that is going to be your repeat of your cable. Look how pretty. This will be a beautiful hat as well. You just want to remember, you can make this big, you know, these are, okay, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 stitches in between. Now you can do more. You could put 3 double crochets, 4 double crochets in between, you know, whatever. I just did 1 and 1. So then you have your 1 double crochet, 1 double crochet, and then in between your actual cable is going to be 5. So you're going to always want to have your 7, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. You're going to always want your 7 stitches, and that's going to be your set. So if you're going to do a hat, always remember 7 stitches. So that way you can multiply by that to make a hat or purse, whatever. Alright. So right here it's easy to see your double crochet. You're going to go into the top of that one and double crochet. Now again, wrap your yarn twice, so you have 3 loops. Go around that first front post treble and do just that, front post treble. here is your braid again. You are going to skip that first one and you are going to be going into that second front post treble and front post treble crochet into there. Go into the third and do the same. And then go back into that first one that you skipped and do a front post treble. There you go. Now your last stitch, front post treble. So that is your repeat. You're going to go and do that to the remainder of your stitches, and your last stitch will be your double crochet, and then you're going to slip stitch into the top of that and chain 3. I will finish off and I will see you in a hoot when I get to my chain 3. Alrighty, so take my hook out. Look how pretty that is. Now you always want to measure. I'm done. So, but if you're using, if you have a can and your can's bigger, or like a spaghetti jar, or a bigger, I call these fish bowls. You have a bigger bowl, whatever. You know, you just want to measure. Keep trying it on and seeing the length that you want to do. But for me, 2 rows of the cable's enough. So now we, just like we started off, we are going to do a row of single crochet. So I shouldn't have chained 3. You're going to chain up 2 and single crochet in every stitch. Make sure at the end you have your 32 stitches. Aren't these so easy to do? I mean, at first you're like, oh my goodness, the cable in, and I really truly hope you can understand me trying to explain to you how to do this. What was I gonna say? Yeah, I really hope, you know, you can understand. Truly, truly hope. I am going to try to put in the description box below the written pattern of it. I'm going to just write down like how I did it and stuff like that. Alrighty, I am at my slip stitch, so I'm going to slip stitch and I'm going to chain 3. Now I'm going to half double crochet all the way around, okay? So again, you're going to have 32, oopsies, 32 half double crochets. But yeah, I just thought this was just so pretty. Like, wait till you make yours up. The camera doesn't do it justice. When you see it, you're like, oh my goodness. It looks like something you would find in one of those like home goods stores or something. But you can add things to it. You can glue hot glue, little flowers. You can even put oh, you know what you could do in this? You can put a succulent in it. They have fake ones at the dollar store, but you can put real ones, and that will look so cute, and it will look like a little pumpkin topper. What are they called? Stems. Ooh, that will look so cute. Whoopsie, I'm doing double crochet. See, I'm getting all worked up in the ideals in my head. I always say sky's the limit, because once you learn how to do a certain stitch, it's like, that's it. Everything you can come up with, like, endless. This would be a really, really beautiful sweater. Ooh, a cardigan. Oh my goodness. You don't have to do the whole thing. Like, how pretty would this be in a cardigan, but just like this? Like, you can do this in sets. Like, do all, you know, your rounds of your double crochets, then do like a set of this where you do the back post double crochet, your cable inset, and then a whole bunch of your back post double crochet again, so you know, equals out, and then more of your double crochets. And oh, that would be like, that would be a gorgeous like sleeve. Alrighty, slip stitch, and you are done with your little pumpkin sleeve. I will weave that in then, but for right now, we are going to get on to our I-cord. Now, sorry, let me undo this real quick. So, for this part, you can choose to do this thick I-cord. You don't have to. If you want to, you can just do plain old chains, okay? And then, well, not plain old, I don't mean them like that, but a simple just chain, okay? You just chain it up, and then I'll show you how I pulled it through. What I did was I went through every 2 stitches. So I just weaved it in every 2 stitches. So you can do that, but I love the thicker I-cord. Plus, you don't even have to tie it. You can just have it hang like that. You can put like a little sunflower right there, whatever. I mean, you want to be able to pull this off and on, so I want to glue it, you know, where it tied. But it just looks like the vine of the pumpkin. Does that not? So I really like the thicker one, but like I said, you don't have to do the thicker one. So let me get my green yarn and pull a good amount out so I can show you how to do this I-cord. Can be, okay, so now you're gonna get your slip stitch ready, and you are going to chain up 3. 1, 2, and 3. This is your first stitch. So into that second stitch, you're going to pull up a loop. Now you have 2 stitches. Go into your third and pull up a loop. A loop. Alrighty. This is, once you start getting the hang of it, then it's like really easy. But when you first start, it could be a little tricky. You're going to pull the first 2 stitches off. Hold it, because this yarn, your working yarn, will snag it, and then you lose your stitches. And here, you are going to, you know, pull up your loop, go into the second stitch that you slipped, go in, pull up a loop, go into your last stitch, and pull up a loop. So there you have your 3 again, and you are going to repeat that. Carefully slip off your 2 stitches and hold on to it tightly. Go through to your second one, pull up a loop, and go to your third and pull up a loop. And then it starts to make this really nice cord. I love the I-cord. I also love the Russian twist cord as well, especially when you're making like purses. You can do this exact, you know, process with any size yarn, and it just gives you a really, really sturdy strap. I'm going to show you again, but I'm just going to get up a little bit so I can show how easier it gets once you're a little farther ahead. but it gives you a really, really, really sturdy strap. And I love it, love it, love it for backpacks, purses, and things like that. Little straps if you're doing like a little hand clutch and you want to strap to it. Because it has good stretch, okay? However, over the years, washing it, whatever, you know, keep using, it's not going to overly stretch out. You know, if you, the thing about making crochet straps, over time, if you don't line it with material, it's going to stretch, it will stretch out. And this won't. This, like, again, like I said, it has a little spring to it, but it's not going to go anywhere. I had made bags that I've had for a while now, and the strap still is perfect, which I'm really, really happy about, because yeah, that could be a pain in the butt when your strap stretches out. My mom made me this really beautiful bag, and I took it to school every single day, but the strap it kept stretching out, stretching out, stretching out with all my heavy school books and crap. And she kept adjusting it and sewing up. That strap was so thick, like it was a long strap, but it was like this thick, and yeah, I couldn't use it anymore. Alrighty, so now that I got a good amount going, again, you're going to slide off these 2 stitches and hold them in your finger. You're going to pull up a loop, pull through, go into that second stitch, pull up a loop, pull through, go into that third, pull up a loop, pull through. Again, slide off your 2 stitches, go through loop, second one, pull up loop, go through, pull up loop, go through. Alright, so I'm going to continue this method. You're just going to have to, because like I said, I don't know what you're using, so choose what length you want. Just keep measuring it and, you know, fold it over and see. Okay, you want to give your, if you're going to tie it like I did, you want to give yourself a little bit. I mean, you can also make that, I wanted short little leaves on there, but you can do it longer to where this more drapey and, you know, viney. So I will see you back here in a hoot when I'm finished with this, and I will show you how to weave it through, and we'll finish off our little pumpkin. Alrighty, so I finished with my length, and how I am going to finish this off, I'm just going to yarn over and pull through all 3, and then chain up 1. Well, and then pull tightly, and there you go. Now let's get our pumpkin sleeve. We put this, there we go. Alright, so this is how I am going to do this. It doesn't matter where you start, but through every 2 stitches I will go straight through, a little space in between, and I'll just go like in and out, in and out. So I go through, skip 2, go through, skip 2 of my half double crochets, go in the space between. You're going in the space, you're not going in the top of your half double, just going in the space between. Every 2, you could do every 3, you could do every 4. I do every 2. Whoops. make sure you're going in between that space. Otherwise, you're not going to be able to pull it tightly. It's going to be, because you're going to be like sewing it in, and you don't want to do that. Oops. And there we go. I'm just going to pull this one through here so I have that in the front. There we go. Okay, and so here is your little pumpkin sleeve. You move this out the way. There you go. Just gonna pull this really tight and snip the edges. You don't have to have it perfect. That way it looks a little viney line. You can weave it in if you felt fit. Oh, sorry, I knocked you. Now you pull it tight and then just make your little bow. And there you go. And look how pretty that looks with all your little cables, with all your little fanciness. Now, we only did the back loop once for the back loop double crochet, but if you wanted to do that at the top, you could do that as well, but I just liked it at the bottom. I think that looks so pretty. There we go. Looky look. Oh my goodness. Oh, I don't have a light in there. Sorry for the noise. Trying to turn my little light on. There we go. Can't see it that good, but oh, look how pretty. I did this one a little bit longer than this one, but you can do however you want. Look, have one hanging down, have one with leaves. Some of those are just the cutest pumpkins. Not ever, but they're just the cutest little pumpkins. And like I said, I did the roundness of the jars, $1. You can't beat that. And like I said, you can use these all year round. What I love about the sleeve is, open it up. Take it out. Ooh, the light you want upside down. Take it out. And look how easy to store. Folds up nicely, nice and flat. You can put it in a vacuum seal. Oh, look how pretty that would look as a hat. Look, ooh, might have to make a hat. I love this. This looks like a little baby. This could be a little baby pumpkin hat. But look how nice and flat that is. So it stores them nicely. I have like little containers. You could just put in a little container. And then there you go. Next fall, bring them out and keep interchanging your sleeves. Make a whole bunch, make different ones, add glitter, add sparkle, whatever. You can even have like beads, wooden beads hanging down from these. Sky is the limit, guys. I always try to say that because use your imagination, like go above and beyond. You can do it. I have all the faith in the world that you can do it. I love that. It is so cute. And it's really, I have the light on and stuff. But it's so pretty when you have like the lights down and those are just lit up because it comes through the cable in. Oh, it's so nice. So that's what I put in mine. I put the little lights and then I put them, I'm going to have them on my table. I'll show it tomorrow when I do my Made It Monday. I will show these off again and show how I have them set up. But you could put potpourri in. Now you could put potpourri plus the little light on top because it's a battery light. They don't get too hot, so it's not gonna, cause any fire or any, hassle things like that. But they're just so cute. So, so, so cute. I really hope you like this tutorial. Oh, I hope so, so, so beyond badly that I did good, that you're at least able to follow along and create it. I will try my very hardest to put into written form how I went about this. If I can't, then it won't be there. But if I can, which I promise you I'm going to try, it will be there. Or if not, I'll try to like write it up and like post a free pattern of it or something. I don't know. We'll see, but there we go. And like, and you could do, like I said, you could do thinner ones. I like the thicker ones. I think the I-cord just looks so pretty like this. It really looks like a pumpkin leaf, especially how the vine, especially how it comes through. Now you could use darker greens. You could even mix it. You could do 2 strands together of the light and dark and really give it a really pretty look. You can do the same with the pumpkin as well. But there we go. So if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. I tried my hardest. I truly did. And I did this and I right away thought of all of you. And I thought, oh my goodness, I hope so badly that I can put what goes on in my mind, into a video that's clear enough that hopefully you can follow along. I mean, all you really want to do is make sure, well, remember, sets of 7, but we did 32. So there was like an extra stitch, but that's okay. But anyway, I really had fun making these. These are just so cute. I'm going to put them in my living room, make some for the bathroom, for the back of the toilet, and put some potpourri in it because I love, love, love my smellies. Pumpkin spice makes everything nice. That's all I have for today. I will see you all tomorrow for Made It Monday. Hope you all had a hooterific day, hooterific night, because I sure did. And I thank you so very much for all of my new hoots that join along for our crazy Hootenton life here at the, I always say nut house, but the Hootenton nest. I thank you so very much, and I guess that's all I have. Hootenton out. Bye.